Alright guys, I'm not sure if the guy's name is Ray Johnston or Ray Johnson on TikTok, but he's very good and he talks about all these crazy stories, right? So two come to mind that I really liked, okay? So a lot of times these people that are in the stories are influencers or people taking a lot of money, or there's usually a lot of money involved or whatever. Anyway, the one story is about this guy that worked in for McDonald's as a Monopoly piece, like the Monopoly game in McDonald's, and he kept all the pieces and he kept it all like top secret, and they have to dispense those pieces like at a certain time period because if they give them all out during the time that the contest is running, not sporadic, not like they have to give them out in a certain way, otherwise everybody would be a winner, right? So he had to keep track of the envelopes to make sure that nobody that they would be interspersed into the contest when it was time, right? So he was trading the pieces with he was trading the pieces with like dummy pieces, like the ones that would lose, right? And he would give them away to people, and then he just got very elaborate with it, and like he would give them away, and then he would get them to give them away, and then he would get them to all this elaborate planning just to get all these prizes, and he ended up having a lot of money, right? But then obviously he got caught, right? I mean, how are you going to keep that facade, right? Like you're not going to be able to get all those Monopoly pieces and win all those prizes and not people not knowing, right? So they figured it out, right? Anyway, there's this other girl, really crazy girl. I think this happened years ago I think this was on YouTube. I think it was YouTube. Was it TikTok or I think it was on YouTube, and this girl made a lot of videos, strange videos on exercise and aerobics and different fitness things, and she was doing quite well. Like she was getting paid, and she was doing quite well, and she was doing very good. And I think this was YouTube, and she was kind of eccentric though, so she was kind of strange, but she got paid, like she earned her way to get paid, right? So she's getting paid, and she's like a fit girl, like she's very fit, but her videos were just strange exercise techniques or whatever, right? And she was famous enough to get paid. Anyway, she was living with her parents, so she was struggling, but she got paid. And then all of a sudden, she ends up being really mad at, I think it was YouTube, because they ended up paying her less, like they monetized her channel, but they started giving her less money because it was trying to be more of a family-oriented channel. Like the monetization was geared towards helping people that were in a family type of arrangement, not like single women doing strange aerobics or whatever she was doing. Whatever, I'm not sure what she was doing exactly, but yeah. So they geared it towards family kind of entertainment and not like so strange or maybe more adult kind of content. Like I mean, maybe she wasn't that. I think he said she's kind of like a bit strange, but it wasn't like it was obviously they allowed it, right? But they wanted to gear towards helping people that were in family-oriented situations or family-oriented entertainment and giving them the benefit. This is years ago, and so what happened was she was really upset because she got a lot less money, and so she ends up going to YouTube, like the company, the actual company in San Reno, I think, and started going on a shooting spree with people there, right? And so she's going on a shooting spree, and she injures like a lot of the YouTube employees, and then she unalives herself, right? Which is crazy, right? That no one would do that now. I think nobody even knows where YouTube headquarters is now because of this situation. I think I recall hearing something like this, and then I think YouTube cut ties with like getting people to know where they were because they didn't want this to happen again, which sucks. Because then if you have trouble with YouTube or TikTok, you can't really go anywhere. But anyway, so this is what happened, and so she unalived herself. But then the crazy thing was all the people that she had done what she did to them. I can't say it on here, it's violent, but all the things that she had done to the people that were there, they were all healed from their injuries, so they never got permanently injured, right? I think maybe one got permanently injured, but I think for the most part they were all alive. I'm not sure if they got permanently injured at all, but I forget what they said exactly, but none of them passed away, right? So she's unalived and then they're still alive, right? Which is a crazy story. Ray Johnson, I think his name is, or Ray Johnston or something. He's on TikTok. Really good guy. Seems really nice, but he does really good videos. Anyway, I think you might know. Very creative videos and very entertaining. But it's usually about unaliving stuff, which can and money. Anyway, bye now.